lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to get to the 33. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Second and 7. Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's into the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On second down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball, because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long.
Fall down these two. Hey, 57. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time, and next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. On the ground, it's Mixon. Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud going to set up to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down. It's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Right. Yellow. Right.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Play action here. Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's...
That one intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Houston. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. Oh, he coughs up the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. He's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Fire down these two. Right side.
Now the 1st carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
Now Stroud. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. A run here with Mixon. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
All right. Why, Tony?
On play action. Stroud. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud to throw. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
All right. Where's the high?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
All right. Hey, rip list.
To throw is Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard run.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
versus 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Mixon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Attack!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They go play action with Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On the 30-yard line.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Strike.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans will take over here just past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This one is caught by Kirk. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
He's going to tuck it and go. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
And the Texans' 1st down.
All right. Look the high, look the high. Like you Texas.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and On this one, just a little bit off.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go. It's Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He's got room past the 35. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the quick slant, caught by Tank Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Stroud to throw here on first down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Alright.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Drue Tranquill. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They're in